What is going on, guys? Captain Clutch here, and today I am back with part 2 of my E3 Xbox/EA press conference breakdown. This gameplay in this video isn't as entertaining as the one from the last video because I'm kind of camping here the entire game, but this was a competitive game, so I was kind of just holding down my flag and keeping this one safe, so that's why I was just sitting here, but this is a good spot. I would go try it out. But anyway, if you haven't seen the part 1, I talked about all the the non-game press non-game releases, I guess you could say, from the Xbox press conference, like the Xbox Smart Tablet or Smart Glass and the new Kinect features. So go ahead and check that out. But I'm going to talk about the games that came out or were released or gameplays were shown. I'll start out with games that I haven't played before, so I won't really give you much information on that. But I'll give you guys information on games that I'm really looking forward to the most. So let's start off with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is a game I've never played before. I've never had the urge to go play, but after seeing this trailer, it actually looks really good. Like, the trailer looked really nice. Like, the graphics were really good, and that could be a very prettied up version. Like, I kind of doubted if that was actually someone playing, or if maybe some guy was standing there with a controller and some video was playing in the background of someone else playing with some video effects on there, because the graphics look really good and the guy didn't really mess up that much when he was playing. So either he practiced a lot or wasn't even real. But anyway, the gameplay looks really good. If you never played Tomb Raider, you're basically some girl, and I don't know really a backstory to it, but all you're doing is going through these temples, I think. In the gameplay, you're just going through the forest and going through this plane wreck while some, I guess, treasure hunters are trying to kill you. So that's really all I know about that. So it looks good. I would go check out the trailer. I'm not going to leave any links to these in the description because you guys have some knowledge on how to use Google and YouTube, so you guys can go check that out yourselves. But I will move on. There was Halo 4. I don't really have much time, and I want to talk about Halo 4, Medal of Honor, and Black Ops, so I'm just going to skip some of the other games. I mean, there wasn't really many other ones that I really cared about. South Park was actually a really good presentation. They had the makers come out, and they actually gained a lot of popularity, and that was actually one of the biggest or most popular sections of the press conference. So that game actually looks decent. It looks just like the show, and I guess that's what they were going for. So I think they did pretty good then, and it's actually coming out March 2013. So we have a lot of time, but there was actually a lot of smaller games that I don't really even remember, and I'm looking on MP First and Kotaku, and there's really not any lists of the games that were shown, or maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh yeah, there's also oh, I remember now. Okay, so I'll just talk about God, where is this game? What is it called? I was talking about it in the other video. You know what? Let me just taking a look really quick. This is very unprofessional. Splinter Cell Blacklist. I can't believe I forgot that. I was thinking Tom Clancy's again. I just did the first video. I just recorded it, and I made that mistake, but I already forgot. So Splinter Cell, I was talking about it in the last video because it has some pretty cool Kinect features, and they actually look really cool, and it actually makes me want to get the game. But the game actually looks pretty cool itself, even though the fighting doesn't really look that much like a third-person shooter. It is a third-person shooter technically, because you are playing in third person and you have a gun. You're like a soldier, but for the most part, you're kind of just marking, or it looks like you're just marking the bad guys, and then you get into these kind of small cutscenes where you shoot them, and you don't really do much. You kind of just maybe run, and the character does everything itself. So I don't know too much about that. Maybe there'll be some more gameplay, but the story looks pretty cool. It's futuristic and everything. And yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about the smaller games. I want to talk about Halo 4, Medal of Honor, and Black Ops 2. So I'll talk about Halo 4 first because that came first in the I guess chronological order of things that went on. So Halo 4, there was like a 2 or 3 minute gameplay that went on, and it looks really good. The graphics are really good. They really stepped it up from Reach, and I know it isn't Bungie anymore. Is it 343 Studios or something like that? I'm not that big into Halo. I mean, I want to get into it more, but I know that Bungie doesn't make it anymore, so that's really all I know about that. Yeah, so a lot of people, I guess, were really nervous about what Halo was gonna be because it's not Bungie anymore. But I think they really did a good job. It looks really good, and I guess it looks like Halo. I mean, I'm not gonna really break down everything because I don't really know what to compare it to. I played a little bit of Reach. I played a good amount of Halo 3, not much though, but it looks like Halo. I guess it's confirmed that it's in the future, and it's confirmed that it's in space, and it's confirmed that the weapons are pretty crazy. So that's all I got with that. Let me talk about Black Ops 2 next, and then Medal of Honor to close it out. Black Ops 2, there was a huge, really long gameplay, and then if you kept watching until after the Xbox show ended, in the studio of Spike, they had I guess, one of the lead developers come in and show even longer of a gameplay, but it was of the mission that all the screenshots, all those leaked screenshots, it was from that mission, and basically you're just going and trying to help the president out because the president's a woman in the future, and you're trying to guide her to safety through downtown LA when everything's destroyed. Air Force One's gone. It's just you and your friend, or I guess your like squad mate, and you're just trying to guide the president through the streets where all these bad guys are. And you are Mason's son. I don't know what his first name is, but I'll just call him Mason Jr. You're Mason Jr. and you're with like some other guy. I really don't know who it is, but it's the same guy as in the pictures. And there's actually a part. This is confirmed. There's a part where you go back into the 80s and you kind of figure out why the bad guy is trying to do what he's doing in the future, and then you go back to the future and you play. And one thing I thought that was really cool, there's a part where the president grapples down with some Secret Service guys, and then you either snipe or you grapple down with them. So it's pretty cool, the options you have in this game, and I find that really awesome. And like I just don't know. The gameplay's actually ending right here. I don't know if I'll add another gameplay in or just kind of leave black screen, maybe put a picture up. I don't know. I'll see. But it's going to be really cool. I guess the creativity and the customization of the whole experience of the single player campaign is going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot different from what we normally expect in Call of Duty. It's not really just going to be a linear campaign. You get to choose what you want to do, and I guess everything affects what happens. And I've heard that if you die, it affects what happens in the story, and you choose the missions you want to go on. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be interesting, and I can't wait to see more. But one thing that concerns me a lot is the thermal sniper that you see through walls. If that's in multiplayer, I don't know how they're going to balance it. It's probably going to be a kill streak, and we'll see, because that'll be really overpowered. Just snipers all day, every day. And if they're trying to make sniping a lot easier, I don't know what's going to happen. I probably won't even play anymore. But let's move on to Medal of Honor, because I don't want to keep you guys here all day. And actually, I have one more really quick one after that. Medal of Honor, I saw the trailer. I didn't actually see the EA press conference because it was like, I don't know, it was a long time from watching Xbox to going to EA one and just laying on the couch watching all those all days. You know, I don't really want to do that. I'd rather do other stuff. But anyway, it actually looked really cool. It looked like Battlefield a lot, and that you could kind of expect that out of a DICE. I could talk today. You could really expect that out of a game made by DICE because, you know, they use the same engine, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. It looks like it, definitely. And it looks a lot like the original Medal of Honor, which you could come to expect, because I think it's supposed to look like that, and it's supposed to be like a sequel, I'm going to guess, because there is Voodoo, who is in Medal of Honor 1, or I guess it's not Medal of Honor 1, it's the the previous Medal of Honor, and he's still in this one. So it's either a prequel or a sequel. It's either or. So we will see what that's gonna happen. I mean, otherwise it really isn't much difference. I don't see anything too incredible. Just a different engine. Definitely, you could see the engine's different, and otherwise it doesn't really look much different. And actually, one more thing about Black Ops 2, I did notice it looks a lot like Crisis. That's one thing I wanted to note, and I forgot to do that. I messed up the whole thing. I might as well just restart this whole commentary now, but I won't because I'm too lazy. But yeah, anyway, Medal of Honor, I don't really know much to say. Just go check out the trailer yourself and leave comments of what you think. But really quickly, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the release date is August 21st, and it's going to be available on Windows and Mac for $15. So that is pretty much it for the games today. We will see if any other news comes out from the EA conference, because it actually has, not EA conference, E3 conference, because it hasn't even started yet. This is like just the media day, and tomorrow the doors actually open. You could go and see stuff. But yeah, we might get some more news. It's going on for, I guess, like 3 days now, and some stuff might come out, and we might see maybe some more cool news about some games. Maybe Assassin's Creed will make a late entry into the whole E3 scene. I don't know. And yeah, otherwise that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, if you haven't seen this one, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which order you see these. So if you haven't seen the first one, go check out the link in the description and rate this video and subscribe. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this video, leave it in the comments and I will get back to you guys. But otherwise, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.